Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My video today is going to be an eyebrow tutorial. This is a video that has been highly requested, so we're just gonna get right into it. Sorry if you guys hear like any noise in the background. That's my heater. So first, I'm just gonna list a couple products that you're going to need before we start. You're gonna need a spoolie, then you're gonna need a concealer brush or a brush that you like to do your eyebrows with, and then you're gonna need a concealer in a shade that's one shade lighter than your foundation. Then you are going to need the product that you choose to do your eyebrows with. I choose to do mine with an automatic eyeliner pencil, and this is in the shade Coffee. Make sure you use a dark brown and not a black eyebrow pencil. So I'm just going to zoom in for you guys real quick, and I'm brushing my brows. That's the first step. Brush them upward and outward. Next, I'm going to take my automatic eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to start drawing in my brows. I start on the bottom. I start drawing my brows the shape that I want them to be. And usually you just follow the shape of your natural brow and fill in the spots where there's not a lot of hair at. So on my arch, I don't have a lot of hair there. So I'm kind of being like heavy-handed with the eyeliner pencil. Next, I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eyebrow. This eyebrow is like kind of shaped differently. Like I have more hair like right there. So like it looks kind of weird. But it does not matter like how you draw your eyebrows on. Like I cannot stress that enough. It does not matter how you draw them on. The most important part is the concealer, and you guys are gonna see, because that really just does the work. It's like magic, honestly. But as you guys can see, I'm not filling in the front of my brows. I'm just making like a line on the bottom, and that's gonna be important for my next step. So now I'm going to take that spoolie and I'm going to brush my brows. I'm brushing like the back of my brows, still not touching the front. When I touch the front, the product from the back of my brows that I brushed through is in the spoolie. So I'm going to take that and brush the front of my brows, as well as brushing a product up that was on the front of my, that was like the line that was drawn under the front of my brows. And that is how we're going to lightly get the product on there to make it have that like faded out effect and not be so heavy in the front. Next is concealer time. This is where all the magic happens. I'm using my LA Pro Girl concealer, and it's in the shade Fawn, and I just like put some on my hand, and I dipped into it with my concealer brush because that's what I like to do my eyebrows with. And you want to carefully just line under your eyebrows. You want to be really steady. This part takes tons of practice, but practice makes perfect. So, because when I first started out doing my eyebrows, like, they was looking crazy. So, it took me a long time to get the hang of it. But basically, you want to just line up your brows. Like, I always start with the bottom. That's just easier for me. And kind of you want to like brush and bring the product down like as you do that, because later on we're going to spread it out. Next, I'm just doing the same thing to my other brow. Being very steady with my hand, concentrating and just like dragging the product in like the straightest line possible, because I want my brows like really like sharp and defined. Just following the brow shape that I already have. Next, we're going to start working on the top of my brows now, since I have both of the bottoms done. And I'm just doing the same thing, lining up my brows and being careful to go over my arch, because that depends on like if you want like a pointy arch, if you want a circular arch. I usually do my eyebrows with a circular arch, so you have to be like very careful depending on how you want your brows. And a little tail, I'm just gonna like clean it up, and I'm gonna go back in and like just go closer now. I'm sorry for like all those little red spots. Like I didn't notice that my brush had like eyeshadow in it. Like I had red eyeshadow in it for like a look I did like last week, and I used that brush to do my eyebrows, so it's like little red dots. If you guys are wondering, that's what it is. But I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Just being very careful and very steady with your hand. And don't forget, I cannot say it enough, practice make perfect. Take your time with this part. Next, I'm just going to brush the product down because now we're going to start to blend it out. And this is like for like if you're not wearing like any other makeup, you want to kind of brush and blend it out like really well so it matches like your skin tone and it's not looking crazy, like your eyebrows just highlighted up and stuff, you know. So I just like pre-brush it out, and then as you guys are going to see in a bit, I am going to go in with a damp beauty blender and blend the rest of it out. That's my beauty blender, and I'm just like working the product down, and I want to make sure I get in that unibrow section, because if you don't, sis, you're gonna be looking crazy. I see like a lot of people do their brows and like they miss that section, and it's like, oh my god. Like, girl, okay, like I know you saw that, but again, practice make perfect, because I was not perfect at all. So but yes, do not skip that step, because you want to make sure you get in the middle of that brows, because you do not want to be walking around with a unibrow. I'm being very careful like at the edges to not mess up my edges, okay, because honey, they was late. And to also not mess up like the arch of my eyebrow. That's like the hardest part for me, getting in that like small spot, because my hairline comes down like lower than other people, so gotta be careful. But now we're done with our brows. I'm going to seal them with my Make Me Brow. This is by Essence, and this is in the shade Browny Brows. And it comes on like a little brow mascara brush, and I'm just going to brush that into my eyebrows. And this is just going to help all my hairs be more defined. And also I'm brushing them upward and outward, the same motion that we did with the spoolie in the beginning. This is just to bring back some definition since I flattened my hairs when I drew them on with the spoolie. But now we're all done and my brows are on fleek. Yeah, sis, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you guys next time.